So let's talk about Prang,
Mm-hmm.
the new record from Gender Roles from Brighton.
So this is released fairly recently. This is only 4 or 5 days old.
This came out last Friday, I think.
It's released on the 30th of August, and it kind of follows their EP called Laser Rush that was released sometime last year. I was listening to it the other day. I think the 2 singles that were released from the album are You Look Like Death and Hey with 2 Y's.
Yeah, I think so.
So Hey, You Look Like Death. Have you seen the video to that?
No.
It features, I think it's quite interesting, it kind of features a character that kind of reminds me of kind of a mashup between Old Greg and Mr. Susan from Mighty Bush,
Right.
sitting in a chair. And the reason why I find that quite interesting is because I'm convinced that the lead singer looks like Naboo with a moustache.
Has he got like pink hair?
I don't know if he's got pink hair anymore, but certainly because we met him at the
Did we?
Jamie Lennon gig at Stereo in Glasgow.
Was he behind the merch table?
Yeah.
I remember that. I didn't remember it being him.
Yeah, so he gave you, was it the Laser Rush EP?
No, it was like a little pack with, I think there was a download code for one of the tracks. I don't think it was the entire EP.
Right.
And then some stickers and maybe a badge. I can't remember. Like, I've got the stickers. Like, have I got one stuck on there?
I'm not seeing a Gender Rules one. No.
Anyway, I definitely got stickers, and I might have got a badge because I was thinking the other day I want to dig that out and put it on my jacket, but that remains to be seen. But yeah, I forgot about him, but I do remember the fact that we went to Jamie Lemon and we missed the support acts, and then afterwards we both decided we quite like Gender Roles.
Yeah.
So unfortunately we missed the chance to see them live. It's a bit disappointing.
I mean, their EP Laser Rush only has kind of the 4 songs on it. The standout song for me being Plastic. But there's a lot of really good tracks in this new album, Prang, like we said. I think it was a good choice for their singles. However, it wasn't the first song that I chose to revisit. It was probably the second song on the album, called Always.
Yeah.
Really quite enjoyed that. In particular, the kind of bridge where they kind of break down. It kind of starts off with it sounds like a female vocalist. However, I don't think there's actually a female member in the band. It's got a major departure from the kind of rest of the song, and it's followed by an absolute face melter of a guitar solo, which I really quite enjoyed. I'm trying to think what other songs kind of really stood out for me. Was there any songs that's...
Yeah, I mean, obviously the 2 singles, I really like Hey with 2 Y's. I think it's fantastic. You could say this for most of the albums, just the vocal melodies are so catchy and so much fun to listen to. But one of the other standout tracks is probably Your War, which from memory has got a sort of weird sample at the start
starts off
like
with
a little classroom sample, the teacher telling the kids to listen to
soak up music like a sponge or something to that.
Yeah, they're like, let's listen to the words, see if you can pick out the words on this record, and then it goes into a big riff frenzy or rock song. I mean, that's part of the appeal of this album, is just big rock riffs everywhere, really catchy guitar licks and solos, and just really fun. I mean, the lyrics aren't necessarily fun, but the vocals are. The song You Look Like Death has got a lot of reference to someone just looking like shit and that they're about to die. Yes. But it's a really catchy song.
I particularly enjoyed School's Out.
Yeah.
For some reason it kind of reminded me of Tokyo Police Club's album Forcefield.
Okay.
With that kind of keyboard, a kind of synth intro.
So what, it's got like this sort of weird staccato kind of like synths at the start.
Aye, and I thought it kind of showed that they're maybe more than just a kind of 3-piece kind of pop punk. I don't know how you'd kind of necessarily describe the band, but I believe that it kind of just shows that they're kind of willing to experiment and maybe a sign of future things to come, perhaps. I remember thinking, I think it's track number 9, if that's how you wanted to be, very much in keeping with the songs from their first EP, making kind of maximum use out of that kind of quiet loud dynamic, which I very much enjoyed.
Yeah, that loud quiet loud thing appeals to me quite a lot, and I think this album appeals to me in a similar way that the Dinosaur Pile-Up album does, that there's a lot of alt rock all over it. It goes back to the period of time that we both grew up in.
Yeah.
that sort of grunge era alt rock and radio rock, and it's when actually rock was actually popular, and this kind of harks back to that bit. Not that it doesn't sound fresh, it always sounds fresh and new. A lot of different ideas in the riffs, and the going back and forth between heavy riffs and sort of clever little guitar interludes, and there's like some sort of there's like strange little guitar lines that are like, there's sort of, I don't know how you describe, like rolling hammer-ons.
Yeah, because I thought that as well, but I was trying to, I don't know how to put it in words, to be honest, although it did remind me a lot of kind of the stuff that Dan and Aykroyd did.
Yes.
On their album Hey Everyone, Hey Everybody.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe not quite as technical.
Yeah, maybe not.
And not going to quite the sort of insane lengths that sometimes happened on the Dan and Aykroyd album, but I absolutely get where you're coming from, certainly from the guitar tones as well.
Has that got a particular name?
Maybe.
Aye, yeah, I was trying to think. But no, it's really enjoyed the album. Be interesting to see if they tour with it soon.
I think there's a tour announced, but they may be touring it at the moment, or maybe in October, but I've got a feeling they are playing Glasgow quite soon. I think I'm on holiday when they're playing this, which is a bit shit. Yeah, overall I really like this. There's a lot of promise from Laser Rush, and I think they've delivered on that. Actually, Laser Rush I picked it as one of my favourite EPs of 2018, and kind of pegged Gender Roles as being a band to watch, and I think they've definitely delivered on that.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good album. I think I need to listen to it a few more times just to really get into some of the other tracks, but certainly the first 4 tracks of You Look Like Death, Always, Deep End and Hey with Two Eyes are all excellent, and there's really good moments on everything on here.
Yeah.
But I think the more I listen to this, definitely the more I'm going to like it.
Yeah, I think it's the one that'll definitely grow on you over time.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to give it a 5 out of 10, Grant?
I will give that one a 5 out of 10. A maximum of 5 out of 10, definitely. What would you give it on your scale of 10 out of 10? A 10 out of 10?
No, it's not.
No.
I mean, if Dinosaur Pilot was a 9, this is a solid 8.
Alright.
Maybe more I listen to it,
It might go up
it
slightly.
might go up. So, but a solid 5 out of 10.